I mean, I really like the idea that everyone has something to offer here. Jesus Christ, the monk ghost, like all of it.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, and I like that's kind of part of what I run into on this is that like if this stuff is real, like sincerely, then it is something big enough where the cultural separation would be pretty pointless, right? It's like we're all observing the same thing and just have a different name for it.
I think the opposite. I think that they're all competing.
Oh, you you think it's all competing? Like they're all
well, like okay, like in
they have the whole universe, but they're instead competing over earthly territories.
Well, or maybe they're not all competing. Maybe it's like the mafia. I mean, like in Exodus, they don't in that part of the Bible they don't say like like the Hebrews worship God who's real and the Egyptians were just like doing this stupid bullshit that's made up. Like they say that like the Pharaoh had powerful magicians and that the Pharaoh had a god, but just like Yahweh was way stronger. Like he beat the shit out of them.
That reminds me of like that Tumblr post when the girls were trying to hex the Taliban. Do you remember that? And it was
yeah.
Don't astral project and face Allah on your own. He's way too powerful.
Well, no, yeah, that is like one of the humans on Dragon Ball Z trying to fight.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with the monotheistic faith. God is so big and universal that you can never make a deal with God. But like in smaller religions and smaller gods and like older religions that like are never really go away and like the tendrils of belief are still in our society. There's always the possibility that like there are perhaps lesser deities that you can make a deal with. And I think that like that's where the idea from a lot of these like the occult and hauntings is that there is still some sort of power out there that can be accessed that's been like forgotten in some way.
Yeah, I like that idea. I really do. I like the idea. I mean, like, out of all the major religions, I do like that Hinduism, that there's like a fucking bureaucracy of gods.
True. Is that your favorite? Who are you rocking with?
Okay. Judaism, I mean, that's my home team. I'm not going against them. Islam, always pulling for them. Christianity has been showing me some things. I do like some of the stuff we've seen out of Hinduism. I like the sport. Really, like I've established, I think it's all.
You're there.
I think it's all real. Like we've established that. Like I believe in all of it. That's not a question. Well, I'm just, I got my home team.
I mean, like the thing with the D word, right? It is Kareem's interest in something illicit that opens the door. Like that's what like opens up the receptors in your imagination to like allow belief to become real. And I think like the interesting thing is that like anything is real if you have a mind to believe it. Which is why I'm not afraid of ghosts or being haunted or terrorized by them because I don't believe in them.
Sure.
Like that's, probably why I'm going to die of lung cancer because I live in a materialistic world where like, that's what's going to kill me. If you just stop believing in cancer, you can cure yourself.
No, that is kind of a theme. That is definitely a theme. But then again, there's a lot of people a lot of people I end up talking to are ones that were just kind of coasting through their life and then something fucking insane happened to them. Those are my favorite where it's like somebody that was not asking for it. It's just like one day something completely bonkers happened and then it's like changed their life.